Hello, my name is Christian and I'm illustrator from Latvia, but currently I'm living in the UK. In this video I will show the studio corner, because I don't have studio for myself. I have like 2 meters by 1 meter. There's a bed, you can see the corner up here. After the camera there isn't a lot of space as well, so I don't have a lot of space. I think I really want to have a studio in the future. But right now I don't have it, and that's fine. Hello and welcome to my voiceover. So before I start talking about my studio and what I have in each corner, I want to tell that it doesn't matter if you have a lot of space or you have like a little bit space. I think the important part to make it more personal and your own, so you feel more calm and happy to be in that place. So for me, I really like to add fairy light, my favorite candle on the windowsill. I also love to put small quotes. I like to make it more special to me. On the windowsill, I actually growed walnuts before, but right now they're not there anymore, so I have a lot of space on my windowsill. Right now I'm putting in one corner there's like a candlelight with... I just put the mug there, but I usually don't keep it there. It's my favorite mug. I got it recently from Sophia McEvoy. I will show her details down below. Another thing, I have this embossing print from Meg Fatterly. I really like it. It's a quote actually from Vincent van Gogh. Then I have like these pencils on the side. I move them around, they're not in one place specifically. And I usually keep my favorite color blue there and greens. Almost all the neutral greens I have. And I have like the extra sheet of paper with other greens / blues I have in my other pencil case. Then I'm having also Derwent drawing pencils there as well, because I like them, they're super neutral. If we are talking about this first shelf, which is closest to window, I will start from the upper part. So we have packaging material, super boring stuff, I guess. There are a lot of things I'm using for packaging my orders for my Etsy store. So in the one side I have like cardboard, which I cut myself from the boxes. So basically I use them. Then I have envelopes. I have this book without cover from I don't know where. So I thought I will use it as packaging as well. And then I have boxes. I have this amazing brush from China. My friend Dante actually brought it to me. I like it so much, so I just put it there. And this is another shelf. And it's really complicated to tell what's inside there. But basically it's also shop related. I have my mini papers and shape cutters. Then I have like these small drawers with ceramic clay pins. I have specific pins in specific area. I put it like the name so I could like easily access them if I need to access them. Another thing, I have also the ceramic things on these small pinkish containers. And I'm having also washi tapes here, so I pack orders with different washi tapes. I have these blank piece of cards, papers and stamps for making business cards, ink pads, different kind of tapes, and then I have my earrings and pins in these small boxes. So I know it looks messy, but actually there's a structure there, so I know where is everything if I need to have them and ship them, so it's not so hard to reach. Then there is another shelf. It's quite empty. It doesn't look that busy, I think. So there are a lot of art supplies, and there's also a scanner and my graphic tablet. In this box I keep also some essentials like tripod, mini tripod. This is my Zoom recorder. I'm actually recording my all recordings from that one. So voiceovers, I mean. Then I have SD cards, USB, some writing notes. I have also watercolor and my ceramic palette and neo colors here. I have some parts up in the corner as well. It's just like paper clips, pencils. And this is the lowest part. It's the most used part in the shelf. So these are gouache, as you can see. I keep them in this handmade basket. Then I have like these emergency colored papers, which I painted myself, and then there is another box with for acrylic and watercolor paint tubes. And also I'm keeping a lot of sketchbooks, papers, colored papers, sticky papers, everything in that corner, which is like really handy if I need to reach for something. This is my handmade storage space, and I keep there all my markers and pens, fine liners, erasers, ink, some paper knives, scissors. So there are a lot of things going on in this part, but it's kind of organized for me so I can reach up for the things I want to use. I was actually thinking I could make a video of how I made this one and like show how can you make it as well, because I made it like 2 or 3 years ago and it's still working. Like, I really like it. I don't know how I could live without this thing. I don't know where I would put all of those materials. And then there is a upper part of this mini stationery organizer, and there I put all my graphites / crayons, charcoal, everything that is kind of less used, in my opinion. I don't use them that much, but well, there is a space for them here. Let's move on to another part. So this is another shelf, which is next to the first one. I have this amazing plant like my friend Lauren gave it to me, and it's blooming. And I put there Eva Eland print. Maybe you know the book When Sadness Comes to Call. So she's the author, she's the illustrator. I think she's author as well from it. And this is a Riso print, and my friend Emily gave it to me. I'm so happy. I like this print a lot. Another thing, yes, I'm keeping all the brushes here. I have even more, but these are like in the smaller container. These are the brushes I use the most, and in the bigger one is like less used ones. Then I have this next shelf, and it's just Canon Printer. I got it from eBay auction, and it showed that it's not working, so I tried to fix it, but it still doesn't work, so I don't know what I will do with it. In the next part, I have sketchbooks from 2019 till now. I think it's good spot for them because I tend to grab one of those almost every second day and just look around and check what I liked before, and if I don't have inspiration, I'm just like skimming through these sketchbooks. I think I will do like some sketchbook tours in the future. I would love to show more of this part. Then this is, I don't know, this is so messy. I don't know even how to explain what's going on there, but there are a bunch of different stuff. Candles and pencil case with a lot of different pencils. I don't usually use that often, but they're there, so if I need specific color, I can just reach out for this pencil case and just grab what I need. There is my backpack. I usually keep the backpack over there. It's in the corner of the bed, so I don't know. It's just space for that in there. This is another shelf. It's almost the lowest part, and there are a lot of colors. I don't use that often, but they are quite big, so I don't have any other place where to put them. So they're like gesso, primer, varnishes, and soap for brushes, and mini canvas, and acrylics are in the big box, and some smaller tubes are for printing on fabric. So there are also screen printing pigments and inks. And this is my guillotine. I use it a lot. It's hidden up here for now, under the desk. This is like super messy part. I don't know if it's interesting. Here I keep all the essentials like headphones or USB cables and everything like that. And in the second shelf I keep some of my older work, like loose papers and some sketchbooks which I used before 2019. And in the last shelf there is like things which I used for making clock earrings. Then there's another container. I put there all my fabrics. I used to sew things with sewing machine, but I don't do it that often, so it's over here. I was sewing a lot of handmade masks in the summer last year, so this was really useful for me back then. Then there is yarn place. I am knitting right now a jumper, and all the yarn is in this organza bag. Okay, this is the last shelf. It's my bookshelf. In upper part I'm keeping this wooden doll. It's super big, like 50 centimeters. And then there is William Morris book with some notebooks. Okay, so this shelf, there are a lot of different books. They're not in specific order or color. I just put them there for this moment. I will clean them and put them in right place after some while. So I will not go in specific details because I actually want to show more of my favorite books and which books I like. And this is the one side of the shelf, and I'm hiding there my earrings which I use for myself. And yeah, you can see like from this corner how it looks up there. Another thing, this is my mini place for Etsy prints, because I don't have any other place where to put them, so I just put the zines from Riso and Riso prints up here. And in this corner, besides wall and bed, I am keeping some of the printmaking work I did before my postgraduate studies. Then I have like some screen printing frames and the canvas. I don't know when I will use it, but I have some things up there. Like I live in one place with my husband, so this is only one part of the room. I don't want to show the rest of it. But yeah, as you can see, it's quite cramped up. There are lots of things going on. I wish I could have like a little bit more space or a little bit less things so it would look less full. But this is how it looks right now, and it's organized, but it still looks super full. I hope this is interesting for you to watch. It was really interesting to film, and it was perfect day as well. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe over here because it helps me a lot. Yeah, what else? Comment. You can comment down below if you want. If you're still here, thank you for watching this video, and I wish you the best of luck. Have a nice day, evening, morning, wherever you are, and stay safe. Okay, bye. See you next time. Okay, bye.